Hello, and welcome back to the GCP-Mindset channel, where we explore the world of clinical research and what makes it run smoothly, ethically, and effectively. Today, we're diving into a topic that's at the very core of successful clinical trials, quality assurance, or simply QA.
Welcome to the GCP-Mindset channel, and all topics on clinical research.
Now, when people hear quality assurance, it often sounds like something dry and administrative, maybe even just another box to check. But in reality, QA is a powerful framework that ensures clinical trials are not only compliant with regulations, but also scientifically credible, efficient, and, most importantly, safe for participants. Let's start with what QA really is. In clinical research, quality assurance refers to all the planned and systematic activities that are put in place to make sure a clinical trial is conducted according to good clinical practice, to the approved protocol, and to applicable regulations. But unlike quality control, which is more about the hands-on, daily checking of documents or procedures, QA is about setting up a system that prevents problems from occurring in the first place. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. Over the last 2 decades, the field of QA has evolved dramatically. Today's clinical trials are often global, decentralized, and tech-driven. This has changed how we think about quality. One of the biggest shifts has been the adoption of digital technologies. From document management systems to electronic trial master files and remote monitoring platforms, QA professionals now rely heavily on digital tools to maintain oversight and manage risks. Remote audits have also become a major part of the QA landscape, allowing auditors and sponsors to conduct thorough reviews without even setting foot on site. And data analytics is increasingly used to focus quality efforts where they matter most, helping teams identify trends, patterns, and risks before they turn into issues. So what does this look like in practice? Quality assurance in a trial might start with protocol development, where QA ensures the protocol is not just scientifically sound, but also practical and ethically robust. It continues with data management, where systems are set up and validated to make sure the data collected is accurate, secure, and traceable. Then there's staff training, ensuring everyone involved in the trial knows exactly what their responsibilities are and how to meet them. QA is also involved in monitoring, making sure that the trial is actually being conducted according to the protocol. And perhaps most importantly, it's about continuous improvement, because QA isn't a one-time step, it's an ongoing process. It adapts, evolves, and learns from feedback and findings. And that brings us to audits. Audits are one of the tools QA uses to assess whether everything's running as it should. But contrary to the reputation audits sometimes have, they're not just about finding mistakes or assigning blame. They're about understanding whether the systems in place are working. Audits can be performed at various levels, at the system level, the project level, at the clinical sites, or with vendors. And they can be done on-site, remotely, or through a combination of both. What's really important is that the audit findings feed back into the quality system. If something isn't working well, QA uses those insights to fix the process, not just the symptom. And here's something that's often overlooked, but so important. QA isn't just about protocols and systems, it's also about people. Modern auditing emphasizes communication, curiosity, and empathy. The best auditors don't just read through documents. They ask the right questions, listen actively, and build trust with the teams they're auditing. That human connection can make the difference between surface-level compliance and true insight. One more key principle in today's QA systems is the risk-based approach. Not all trial activities carry the same level of risk. So instead of checking everything equally, QA helps teams focus their attention where it counts most, on processes and data that have the biggest impact on participant safety and data integrity. Risk-based monitoring, combined with effective root cause analysis and a strong corrective and preventive action process, or CAPA, turns QA into a smart, dynamic engine that keeps clinical trials on track. So, what's the takeaway here? Quality assurance in clinical research is not just about ticking regulatory boxes. It's about building a culture of quality that supports good science and protects people. It's about prevention rather than correction. And it's about using technology, strategy, and soft skills to make the entire research process stronger. Whether you're working at a clinical site, a sponsor organization, or a CRO, understanding how QA works and how audits fit into the bigger picture will help you contribute to better trials, better outcomes, and ultimately, better healthcare. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe to the GCP-Mindset channel and share it with your colleagues. Stay curious, stay compliant, and stay committed to quality. Until next time,